The ref's whistle is blown and the season is tipped off for secondary school basketball in Christchurch. A season that is one of the largest and most competitive seasons players, organisers and coaches have seen so far. According to James Lisserman, the 150% increase in participants since 2018 is due to the benefits for both players and spectators.
It's played indoors in winter, so horrible weather outside, raining, your sport's still going to go on at the time that it's scheduled to.
Lisserman also believes that having Kiwi role models in professional leagues like the NBA pushes more students to aim for the top.
You know, Stephen Adams is the pinnacle, but then Corey Webster's had an awesome professional career as well, so is Thomas Abercrombie. So seeing that becomes more realistic and more attainable.
When people think of a basketball player from New Zealand, many think of Stephen Adams. Adams joined the NBA at the age of 20 and has been representing New Zealand for almost 11 years. Seeing a player of his calibre from New Zealand is inspiring more young players to strive for that level.
I mean, if he can get in the NBA, then that means like quite a few like New Zealand people could, yeah.
Lachlan believes that the growth of the sport is leading to more challenging games against good players.
It is getting bigger and it is getting more inviting, but it's also getting harder because the skill level is changing because there's new ways to do things.
Coaches believe that it's the fast-paced and intense action of the sport that is bringing in more players. There are even some cases of some athletes switching from one sport to basketball due to the appeal.
Definitely a lot more kids. We've got a boy this year who's chosen basketball over his rugby on a Saturday, and he's a pretty good rugby player. But he just loves it. He loves the physicality, the speed. I guess being with his boys really helps as well, so there's a social element.
Hooper thinks that the environment that the secondary school competition creates allows for anyone to have a go, which brings in more players.
I guess overseas it's designed for the genetically freak type individuals that are massively tall. But we find here, yes, it does help if you're tall, but it's actually, there's something about it. The kids love it. I don't know if we've got the right cultural environment, and they enjoy the banter that we have and that sort of thing. They enjoy the speed of the game.
With there being more players, coaches and spectators wanting to get amongst it, many can't wait to see what happens next for student basketball in New Zealand. Campbell McPherson, Metro News.